First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the first. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
He's running out of time here. Oh, he breaks free. He's hit as he throws it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the ball. Offense getting set. It's second down. He drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Ball down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
It's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And the PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He finds some space. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Grabbed by the receiver.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense moving closer to the line again after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big.
And looking for a big play here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Play action here on first down. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
It's caught. Tackle made after a big gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. They've got this drive going now. They'll be near midfield with a first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Second down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. And this pass is on target. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The coach spending a timeout to try to get his defense together. First down and 10. And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first down to 17. Throw caught on the left side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense get pushed around. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Green Wave. kind of execution for a long drive. That's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And looking to throw now on first down. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
Snags a quick throw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Receiver in motion now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Here he goes. Nobody can bring him down. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game. They keep moving right down the field for a touchdown. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to be really thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Heading left after the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the left side. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He can go. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, he tried the force set and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Got the first down and still motoring. The tackle at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And in first down, they go right back to him. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking deep to the right side. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Makes it look easy. But there is a flag down, so we'll have to check and see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Gets loose. And they get him down what would be the final play of this first half. Ritter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
The Dogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
There's contact on the throw. Comes up with the catch. And the game just good enough for a first down. This is becoming a productive drive. A first down at the 47. goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Short throw, makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop him, but it's a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Hunt. Here's the second down play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Hunt. Caught that at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking for a receiver. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Ball handed to the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the handoff. Makes an open space. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They try to sneak it for the 1st.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that.
Breaks into the clear. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside, defense.
A big gain, and the offense will obviously decline the penalty. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Call him in the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And they'll give it to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. The defense make adjustments. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the single back takes the handoff. He's stopping right at the 24.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Fires it to the wideout. Brad made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, he trapped him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far, sitting in a pretty good spot to wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Start the 4th quarter of this playoff game. They'll go to the air. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Grab made by the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made on the right side. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's caught across the middle. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at...
Right screen over the right side. Hill, and they chase him down. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds an open target on the left side.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle. That'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
He's going to try to return the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Touchdown, Green Wave. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the leg for that touchdown.
PAT gives him a 1-point lead here in the fourth. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the return will be brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they've come out throwing. It's a shovel pass, caught. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The receiver makes the catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. What a moment. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it.
Well, this could be the difference in a football game. They have a chance to take the lead, and you come up with a block here to be able to hold on to the lead, get the ball back to your offense, and now you can work some clock.
And offense back on the field. Defense did a great job preserving a one-point lead. Now can the offense put something together, help ice this game? Leaning on the run game here late. They got him down out near the 40. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. The offense played keep away to secure the victory. Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Trying to find some room. It's Hunt. He's got the force. I'm still going. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to just clip out there.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but